Hello friends, welcome to video tutorial of WedgeCommerce that helps to build your own e-commerce store native on Salesforce. In this video tutorial, I'll guide you how you need to enable the features listed under Feature Activation tab. You need to click on Configuration, the Store Admin, and you need to click on Feature Activation and you will take into this page. Over here, you will find all the features like user registration, push notification, request a code, RMA settings, and so on. In order to activate this, you need to have an activation key that you need to get from the WedgeCommerce support. You need to get in touch with the WedgeCommerce support in order to get the activation key. And once you will have the activation key, and you need to proceed further, like you need to click on activate and put the activation key under this option and click on enable. So basically the user registration feature will just allow the customer to register on your website, and also it will allow the customers to add items in wish list. So these two functionalities will be enabled by just enabling this feature, and accordingly, as you can see, let me quickly just add a demo key over here. So as I have entered an activation key over here, I'll click on enable, and you will find the two options just below that, the portal account and the registered user account. So in order to enable this feature, you need to define the portal account and the registered user account in Salesforce. So basically these are two different accounts that you need to define over here, in which, suppose if customer is getting registered on your website, so that customer will be allowed as a portal user and will get listed under this portal account. So you need to just select an account over here, as I have created a portal users labeled as portal user as the account name, and in the registered user account I'll just go for the register user checkouts that I have created as an account. So these are two different accounts, and you need to make sure these two accounts must be different. In the registered user account, all the orders placed by the registered user will get stored with the user information. The user information will be created as a contact and the order will be created accordingly under this account. So these two accounts must be different. So now you can save it. So user registration functionality has been enabled and also the accounts has been defined. Now you can proceed further if you want to allow the push notification, and if you have the activation keys, you just need to click on activate, enter the activation keys and just enable it. So let me quickly go through it and just define how things are working under this section. So as you can see, I have just entered a demo key down here. So I'll just click on enable. Once it is enabled, you will find the enter heading text. Basically, it will be a kind of heading text, a welcome text that you need to mention down here. So I'll just enter it as a welcome. And in the welcome text, you need to just mention the text down here like this. It totally depends upon your requirement how you need to just welcome your new subscribe user who will just subscribe for this to getting the new notifications about your store. You can also add a logo like an image for once someone is subscribed your notification, then a welcome message will be prompted in their desktop or the system. So basically you can upload an image as well. So let me quickly just select one of the image, and I have just selected a folder. Basically these are the folders, Salesforce folders. You need to select a folder in which you can upload an image if it is getting selected from your system location. So I'll quickly select one of the image as I have uploaded, and I have entered all the details, and I'll quickly save it. So you can see details are updated, and you need to click on the feature activation tab and to the push notification, and you will find it is saved. Further, you need to, if you want to enable the request a code functionality, if you want to have functionality enabled, so if you have the activation keys, just enter the activation keys and just enable the functionality accordingly, and so on. As you can see, I have enabled the RMA settings, which is return merchandise authorization. If you want to have the products to be raised for a refund or a return, in that case, you need to have this functionality enabled, and you need to get in touch with the WedgeCommerce support to get the activation keys. So once you enabled it, you will find a tab over here, the RMA settings. Then you need to just allow the status. They, like, if a registered customer, first of all you need to understand this functionality is only applicable for the registered customer. The registered customer on your website can only raise for a request for a refund or a return of the product. So you need to just default request status that you need to select and just save it. So once you will save that, you will find a tab added over here as a RMA settings, and you will find all the different sections that you can manage accordingly from the admin panel. Same as for the push notification, as you have enabled the push notification, you will find a tab over here under two different subsections. Same goes for the request a code. You can also add custom fields for the front ends if you want to have a displayed or reflected on the front end by the customer to enter more and more details to understand their specific needs accordingly. So once as on you keep on just enabling these features, tabs will be added over here accordingly, and you can manage it. So for the channel manager for eBay and Amazon, if you want to synchronize your existing data from eBay or Amazon, you need to activate this feature. Once you have the activation keys, just click on activate, enter the keys and enable it, and you will be having another tab over here for the eBay and Amazon for channel manager, and you can configure it and you can synchronize data from your existing eBay setup, and all the informations like the orders, products, customer informations, all those information will get synchronized from eBay and Amazon accordingly. So based upon your requirement, you can activate it. Wallet system as well. Once you enable the wallet system, this is only for the registered user. Once you enable this, you will be having a wallet tab added over here, and the registered customer can add money using their cards, and they can process the transaction using their wallet amount as well. So it is just for the registered customer, and you can enable this functionality from here, and you can manage your admin panel for the front end. So thank you for watching this video, and in the next video tutorial you need to proceed with the web analytics, how you need to enable the web analytics feature and how you can avail that and best out of it. So thank you for using WedgeCommerce.